So, gonna give my summary of the first night of the DNC convention and what I thought. Well, I guess I can sum it up in one sentence: the Democrats are full of shit. Why do I say this? Well, it's because what they were saying about the RNC convention. They were like, "Oh, the Republicans, all they used was fear and hate." And you watch them tonight, and they use the exact same shit. They got everyone afraid that Donald Trump's going to destroy the country. You know, there's going to be a giant wall. Muslims are going to be deported. Gays are going to lose their rights. Women will no longer be able to choose. I mean, that's all fear. You know, it's just, it's the same tactic that the Republicans are using, just a different side of the coin. And I guess you could say hate too, because they sure do not like that 1%. They want to convince the poor and the middle class the Republicans are supporting the 1%, the rich people, and they're all just out for themselves, and they're gonna just put the boot down on the middle class and the poor. You know, there's some hatred there. It's not as obvious probably as the Republicans, but fear and hate, they're two sides of the same coin. And of course, some people like I'm watching, like the Young Turks and other liberal commentators, like, well, no, they were talking about hope. Yeah, hope, 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 hope. Basically, it's the same thing as Republicans going on about freedom, freedom, freedom. Just a word that they constantly repeat. I heard a lot of people talking about how the Republicans don't have any plans, that they didn't put anything out. I don't think the Democrats put any plans out tonight. They complained that the RNC was all about showmanship. You had fucking Paul Simon sing a fucking song for 3 fucking minutes. What the fuck was that about? That was what, to shut the fucking Bernie supporters up? Bridge over troubled water. How the fuck is that not showmanship? And before that, you had Al Franken of SNL fame, but a senator, and Sarah Silverman doing their shtick. And you follow up Paul Simon with Eva Longoria, a celebrity. Kind of like Scott Baio. Only not as exciting. So yeah, I pretty much saw everything they complained about with the RNC tonight with the DNC. I really didn't see a difference. And one of the worst parts is, I don't think they know what they're going up against. They keep saying how the Republicans, it's about hope versus hope and love versus fear and hate. No, yes, from your side that is, but with the Republicans and the GOP, it's about this outsider going up against the establishment. And you're ignoring that elephant in the room. That's another thing that is so big with Trump, is that Hillary is this longtime insider, corrupt part of the system, but Donald Trump's been outside of it. If you want to beat Donald Trump, you have to remind people that, no, he actually was a part of it as a donor. He picked all these people. He's always been a part of it. But I guess they don't want to touch up on that because maybe some of their people got money from him. So I don't think the first night went as well as they thought it did. Like I said, I already went through all the showmanship, and let's talk about some of the big speeches. Bernie's, I already said, I didn't think it didn't win over that well. It didn't look like he was convincing all of those supporters of him to support Hillary. Elizabeth Warren, nothing but a hatchet job, and a poor one at that. Booker, very, very good speech, but suspiciously ambitious, if you ask me. It pretty much sounded like Booker. He did say some things about Hillary, but it seemed like Senator Booker wanted a lot of attention drawn to himself, because as like I was pointing out, after next president. Just in case Donald loses, who are we going to go to? This sky. Cory Booker. The one exception, I think, was Michelle Obama. I thought her speech was just absolutely wonderful. And it actually did fill you with hope, and it did get you to think. And I think that was probably the one saving grace of the first night of the GOP convention. Can't say I'm looking forward to the rest few nights, because at some point we have to listen to Bill Clinton give a speech. And I'll give you my reaction to that when it happens.